Hello dear students. Now in this video we will see inserting a new node at the beginning of the linked list. Now what happens? You can imagine a situation where you already have three nodes in the list and you wish to insert a new node in the beginning of the list. Then following are the steps to add a new node in the beginning of a linked list. Before seeing the steps, I would like to all of you to please visualize the steps so that it will be easy to understand how these four steps are working. Now imagine this is a linked list where you have three nodes. I will draw these three nodes. This is the second node and this is the third node in your linked list. Now the third node's next pointer will be null, second node's next pointer will be pointing to this node, and first node's next pointer will be pointing to this node. And always to the first node a special pointer will be pointing whose name is head, or in some of the book they have given it as a start pointer also, right? But we have considered the name of that special pointer as head. Now this is a situation where you already have three nodes in the linked list and you wish to insert a new node in the beginning of the linked list. So in the beginning of the linked list means that new node should appear here. In the beginning of the linked list means the new node should appear here. Now for that you have to create a new node, right? Now you see the steps. The first step is to allocate a new node, right? Allocate a new node means what? You have to use the function malloc, right? You have to use the function malloc. Now malloc function, what it does, it will allocate some memory and it will give a pointer, and to this memory a new node pointer, a new underscore node pointer will be pointing, right? So this is a new node created in the memory to which your new node pointer is pointing. Okay, this much is clear. ठीक है. Now second step is we have to put some data in the new node, right? So we will put that data in the new node. Supposedly I am putting here 5, right? Then you have to make sure that the next of new node as head, right? You have to make the next of new node as head because this link should be established. All of you are getting this link should be established. So this is the next part of this newly created node and it should point to the first node in the linked list. Now who is pointing to the first node in the linked list? Earlier head pointer is pointing to the first node of the linked list. Hence the C language code will be like this: new underscore node arrow next is equal to into bracket star head. This means this new node will be pointing to the first node in the previous linked list. Now this newly created node is pointing to this node. Now only thing remaining is move this head pointer to point to this new node. Now how to move this head pointer to point to the new node? It is very easy. In pointer assignment we have seen that if you assign new underscore node equals to star head, it means that the new underscore node pointer was pointing to which node, that node will be pointed by a head pointer, right? So these are the four steps which you have to follow to insert a node in the beginning of a linked list, right? For the purpose of clarity, I will repeat it once again. We are seeing the topic insertion at the beginning of the linked list. Suppose we already have three nodes in the linked list and we wish to insert a new node in the beginning of the linked list. Then following four steps you should follow. First step is allocate a new node. New node should be created, very easy. Data should be inserted in the new node, very easy. Then you have to make sure that new node is pointing to the first node in the linked list in which three nodes were present. Earlier in the linked list, three nodes were present. In that linked list, this newly created node must be pointing. So for that purpose, you have to write this code, right? And after that, you have to just reshuffle the position of head pointer. For that, you have to write this code. Now in your exam, they may ask you write an algorithm. So algorithm is these four steps. They may ask you to write a program or write a function. Function we will see. Now this is a function I have written for you. The name of the function is add beginning. Now here what happens? Add beginning is a function whose return type is void and it takes two arguments. One is pointer of pointer head and another is new data, right? Because data is also required to store in the new node, right? So steps I have written here. so it will be easy to understand. And first step is allocate a new node. Now C language statement for that new node allocation is struct node pointer star new node. In this way we have created a new node pointer of type struct node, and then we have allocated a new memory using malloc, and that malloc will take one argument, that is integer number, that is size, how many byte you requires, right? So that will be given by the size of function, and size of function will take one more argument of which size you want to calculate. I want to calculate the size of node. That means I want to exactly allocate the number of bytes which are required for my node, right? That is the meaning of this line. In English language we can read this line as please allocate me number of bytes of memory which are required for my node, right? And to this memory a new node pointer will be pointing. This is the English meaning of this line. Okay, easy. Next, put in the data. Now data we have already got as an argument from the function, that is stored in the new underscore data, and this data will be stored in new underscore node arrow data, because this will be stored in the data part of newly created node. Now this is the data part of newly created node. Now here this new data will be stored. Okay, now third point is just make next of new node as a head, because this will pointing to the first node of the previous linked list. Okay, then we will see move the head to point to the new node, right? This head will be pointing to the new node. That means the head position will be changed, right? So this is very easy function. So we will stop here, and in next video we will see inserting a new node after a specified node. Okay.